hitting the hole.
Number 2, Javon Howard, Westwood High School. Number 3, Kevin Whitfield Jr., Las Vegas High School. Number 4, Kobe Williams, Brookwood High School. Number 5, Gary Smith, Buck High School. Number 7, Gary Chapman, Brookwood High School. Number 10, Cade Zinn, Bellevue High School. Number 11, Charles Waffles, Brookwood High School. Number 12, Adam Silvey, Hammond High School. Number 14, Brandon Hayes, Include High School. Number 15, Austin Floyd, Carroll County High School. Number 16, Alex Darwin, Elizabeth High School. Number 20, Brinson Boston, Franklin Casco High School. Number 21, Levi Ramos, West Salem High School. Number 30, Jaden Rowe, Southern Guilford High School. Number 31, Caleb Dunbar, Crystal City High School. Number 32, Shayna Lowndes, Washingtonville High School. Number 33, Vontae Gaines, Antonia College Preparatory High School. Number 51, Jackson Frazier, George H. Pruitt. Number 52, David Hawker, Burlington TWP High School. Number 53, Greg James, Moore-Haven High School. Number 54, Samuel Hutchins, Evergreen Junior High. Number 55, Kadarius Garbo, Central High School. Number 56, Michael Kirkwood, Alpharetta High School. Number 57, Kayvon Thomas, Doherty High School. Number 59, Marcus Mitchell, South Florida High School.
Big baby!
Number 90, Jordan Jones, Derby North Middle School. Number 91, Jordan Thrasher, Fayette County High School. Number 92, Bryce Parrish, Burlock Academy. Number 94, Dakota Scales, Prairie Land High School. And number 98, David Gutierrez, Iowa Lord Academy. Now introducing Team Drill, coached by head coach Coach Baker. Number 1, Dylan Haney, Cherokee Bluff High School. Number 2, Rico Newman, Buford High School. Number 3, Aaron Millard, Manchester High School. Number 4, Chance Aspis, Kirtland Central High School. Number 5, Nathan Ogrinsky, Cape Coral High School. Number 6, Caleb Duhart, Washington County High School. Number 6, Tyler Baker, Buford High School. Number 7, Cindy Gunther, Prairie Grove. Number 9, Trevon Williams, IMG Academy. Number 11, Brady Cobb, Philip Simmons High School. Number 10, Elijah Ham, IMG Academy. Number 12, Dane Burns, Ray Peck East. Number 13, Cooper Childers, Bloomington High School. Number 14, KYI, Collinsville High School. Number 15, Demetrius Posey, Venus High School. Number 20, Harold Marshall III, Fort Hamilton High School. Number 21, Jace Volk, Bearden High School. Number 22, Michael Martin, Christchurch Episcopal School. Number 30, Langston Long, Cocoa Beach High School. Number 31, Evan Gunnersworth, Columbus High School. Number 51, Zachary Kojobi, Topsail High School. Number 52, Shane Johnson, Taylorsville High School. Number 53, Elijah Morrison, Hebron Christian School. Number 27, Brady Poe, Cabot High School. Number 57, Christian Conner, Kemper County High School. Number 58, Aiden Hughes, Olive Branch High School. Number 59, Owen Johnson Hannah, Huron Heights High School. Number 90, Aiden Anderson, Corvallis High School. Number 91, Liam Truesdale, West Harmon High School. Number 92, Tucker Morgan, Libby High School. Number 94, Larson Simmons, Southern Academy. Number 97, Devin Clark, Mayfield High School. Introducing the 2024 Next Level Freshman Sophomore Class.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we get ready for the next level freshman sophomore classic. I got Bo McMichael and good old-fashioned Craig Chapman on the call. Craig, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm good, man.
Hey, man.
Really nice to be here.
It is for a Sunday afternoon. I'm glad the storms have passed, and let's get ready for some football across the board here. It's going to be a lot of fun, and the most importantly is here in the good old-fashioned next level freshman sophomore classic, we want to say, hey, thank you for being a part of this experience. Craig, talk to me a little bit about this overall. You've had a chance to really deal with the next level classic over the past 5 years. What do they do in this 3-day period? Go ahead.
I mean, you know, it is a showcase for young football players. I mean, just think about it this way. You get to put on film against guys that are really good football players. Plus, you get the chance to learn about some things. They focus on the exposure of the athletes, skill development, which is something that you don't get enough of, some real world preparation. So they'll take you through the college, environment. They're going to take you through. They're going to
tell you what they're going to experience.
Exactly. It's a discipline thing. It lets you have a little responsibility. It gives you a chance to experience what teams will expect from you on the next level. Then all that, one of the coolest things they do is they bring in medical personnel, and they teach you about everything from, your mental health to your medical health, and how to take care of your overall well-being. So I think all of that combined makes this one of the most unique experiences that you can have, in high school football.
Definitely for a classic. When you get the idea of, hey, let's give myself away for 3 days and say, hey, we're going to experience this through practices, and not only that, but seminars, and say, hey, and bring my parents involved in it as well.
Not only 3 days, but think about when these 3 days are.
I know.
You had 3 days before,
yeah,
and then 3 days after. So that's a pretty tight schedule that you're running here, at this
Yeah, for the Next Level Classic, they just finished a junior classic where it was rising seniors, and then they said, hey, let's bring the freshmen and the sophomores in. Help me out here. The who's in dark?
That would be Team Swag.
Team Swag's in dark. Team
Drip.
White is in drip.
Team White is in drip?
Yep.
I got you, man.
All right.
Well, as long as it's not, we don't have anything else like liquid sunshine today, we'll be good.
Buddy, it is nice right now. Once the cold front came in, that's good across the board.
I think if anybody's complaining about anything right now, it might be the wind gusts.
It could be on that part. We'll get the scoreboard up here running here shortly. Right now, we're enjoying just kind of really talking about the Next Level Freshman Sophomore Classic, just like what we've seen with other games. This doesn't look like to be a live.
If it is, then we're missing some people on the kickoff team.
You think?
Ghost Man, Ghost Man on second.
Yeah. Let's see it. Ghost Man on second. Good kick.
Yeah, that's not bad right there.
All the way down to about the 20.
So that ball lands at the 19-yard line. You know, if you're looking at this, freshman and sophomore, that's a pretty good kick right there. A little bit more time in the weight room will be, that ball will be landing at the goal line.
Keep talking.
It'll be first down and 10 right here for Team Swag starting off the game. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I'm going to do the best I can. The numbers are not announcer friendly.
No, they're not. When they're
Ball's
dark
on the
blue,
ground.
buddy, when I saw the dark blue, the first thing I thought was, okay, the white jerseys are going to be very easy to but the black with the dark blue and the red outline, I'm like, yeah, it's not happening in many ways in that situation. So I definitely understand that.
It's a cool look, though. But
it is, but it's hard to read across the board.
So one of those things that happens in a situation like this is you may have some struggles early on, you know, communication-wise. Uh-oh. Well, there's some speed for you. Down the right sideline.
All right, so when you double clutch like right there.
You can't throw the ball.
I know, but when you double clutch, are you saying, hey, I'm looking at certain things and that, like, hey, I'm adjusting in that situation?
Well, when he was going to throw the quick screen out to his left, and when he took off to throw it, a little bubble screen is what it looked like. And when he went to throw it, he didn't like it. And so after you don't like it, you got to let it go or go, and he decided to go. I think the quarterback is number 7. That's Gary Chapman.
Ball's on the ground. Able to bring it back here.
So quarterback right here for Team Swag is number 7, Gary Chapman from Brookwood High School.
What's interesting is to see where all of these players really come across.
Yeah, you got a lot of places represented right here.
They really are. I mean, to understand where the Next Level says, hey, we're getting this whole experience across the country. And we'll go back to that. Yeah, between it.
Turning the corner right here, 45, across midfield. Going to take it down inside the 45 to the 44 of Team Drip right there. As long as there's not a flag on the play, which there may be. Yeah, they're going to get a holding on the edge right here, so that'll back it up. So instead of it being first and 10 at the 44, it's going to be second down and 20. So second down and 20 now for Team Swag after what was a really nice run. Like they had a little holding on the edge right there. But when you're getting involved in the Next Level Freshman and Sophomore Classic right here, you know, it is a developmental football event. So it's one of those things where, you know, as these young men go through this 3-day experience, they're learning a lot more than just football, guys. It is a complete and total holistic viewpoint of what happens. Throw a little stop route on the sideline right there. Going to get the yardage back from the penalty. Nice throw over there. Complete for 10 yards. Will bring up 3rd down and 10. It's going to be really weird for me to call my last name because the quarterback right now for Team Swag has my last name.
And that's a good thing, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
It does sound weird saying Chapman with the drop because if I tried to drop, it would.
No.
There'd be.
Yeah, knees would buckle
exactly.
At this point, brother.
Chapman's going to look downfield. He's going to throw it. Pass is incomplete.
Right. Talk to me a little bit about what this next level classic is. You know, talk to me about the benefits across the board for the student athlete.
Well, I mean, you get a chance to gain some exposure. All right, it's very structured. It's a college-like environment. You're going to get an opportunity to, you know, as I heard them say last week, one of the best lines of last week's game was, don't worry about the score, worry about what you put on film.
It truly is. I mean, and that's why we don't have the scoreboard up just yet, just based on my, you know, I really want people to really enjoy the first quarter of watching these players participate. And the second quarter, we'll bring the score up, as you can see the clock. But right now, we want to see what everybody took place. Right now, it looks like we got a timeout.
No,
it's punt. So they say, hey, we don't get that on that part. Understood.
I mean, just think about it. You get an education, and it's not just the player, it's the player and the parents. They get an education in the process of recruiting, which if you know anything about high school recruiting, it used to be, you know, complicated. Now it's almost impossible to understand because you got this, you know, thing called the transfer portal.
Right.
And then you just had a ruling that said junior college doesn't count against your eligibility. So now everything that can, you know, impact somebody is impacting, you know, all of these, you know, young student athletes coming up, and you really need to know and learn everything about it. So nice throw inside right there, complete up to the 44 and a 1st down. Pass caught by number 1, Dylan Haney from Cherokee Bluff High School in Georgia. Quarterback is Sammy Gunther from Prairie Grove High School in Arkansas.
A little bit of drive.
I would say.
Just a little bit.
Inside give. Nice play right there. Ball was carried by number 9. That's Trayvon Williams from Daugherty High School in Georgia. Tackle was made by number 31, Caleb Dunbar, Crystal City High School in Texas. And Mr. Dunbar made sure he met the running back in the hole right there. Nice. Really nice throw right there from Gunther. Completed to number 5, wide receiver Nathan Agronsky. Gunther will be sacked on the play right there. That's going to bring up 2nd down and long.
Halfway through the quarter right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we won't put the scoreboard up until the second quarter. Really want to focus on the players and everything that we really talked about here at the Next Level Classic. Glad to have everybody with us here on the Score 58 Network.
Gunther escapes.
Nice.
Flips it out right there.
That's the best way to put it. Flip it out right
Yeah,
there.
that's exactly what it was. Pass complete again to Williams for a nice gain. Tackled over there by number 32, Shane Allums. Allums from Washingtonville High School in New York. They bring up 3rd down and about 3. I'm always impressed at how people from different backgrounds and different schemes adjust.
Very much to the environment that they're in.
Nice job of running the football right there by Williams. Ball's out. So Williams had a nice carry right there. The ball was ripped free at the end, and it is recovered by Team Swag. And so a nice drive for Team Drip ends in a turnover. And Team Swag will have the football 1st and 10 for their 2nd drive of the game. Ball will be right at the 20-yard line. But like you said, Bo, I mean, we've talked about it. You know, this is more of a comprehensive, experience than just a football experience.
It really is. You take it in the fact that you have, seminars that exist on all 3 days of your experience. I mean, you're taken away from your family. You're saying, hey, we're going to go here. Good job. Running up the middle right there to the outside. Brother, you got to figure out where he's from because he thinks it's cold outside. It's not cold.
I can see his number. I'll tell you where he's from.
I know. It's those dark jerseys, man. I was like, if we had Adam out here, he'd be like, I can't see anything.
He'd be yelling about
I
stuff
know,
already.
but even when I saw when they were showing this angle right here, I was like, we can't see anything. I mean, right now we can see it straight ahead, but yeah, those dark colored jerseys, no.
Ball's on the ground again. Nice job of eluding it.
Trying to make something out of nothing.
That's a huge loss right there. Tackle made right there by number 10. That's Elijah Ham. He's from IMG Academy in Florida.
Wow. Big name. We've had that focus across that. When you talk about the parents stepping into this and saying, hey, if I'm a parent, what do I want to do? Once again, scoreboard's not going to come up until the 2nd quarter. Right now I want y'all to kind of really dig into this whole experience here on the Classic. Recruiting, education, community engagement, and transparency. It's huge. I mean, both of us played high school football.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine? Oh, good throw and catch right there. It's going to be about a 3rd and 3?
3rd and 13.
Okay. All right. Was the ball? Yeah, it was 2 and 22 to go. My bad.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you go back and think about parents involved, and that's the key thing is because the parents are paying the bill. Unless, it really is. I mean, parents are signing off on everything. Nobody's until you get out of college. That's when a kid becomes an adult.
All right,
and that's it.
But let me ask you this question,
Okay.
Bo. When you got recruited, you played college football.
I did.
I did not.
I know.
But
You
I
played
went
baseball.
through the whole process. Nice move. I went through the whole recruiting process. I can remember being on the phone with coaches at night and whether it was a service academy or a D3 school or whatever, I went through all of that. It's the same way you did, but we had no one to tell us anything about how to deal with that.
No, you were literally going, okay, just to give everybody an insight here in the 1st quarter, and then we'll talk a little bit more about next level. When I was recruited, I recruited by mostly D3 schools. Okay, my brain power was I just want to catch a flight, and I went up to Minnesota, and whether I was deciding to play in Minnesota or not, that was neither here nor there.
You just wanted to go.
Yeah, I did. I was like, hey, let's see who's willing to reach out to me on that part. I ended up playing in Tennessee at Maryville College, and you played baseball in LaGrange. So, I mean, both of those things, you get that idea of what the next level is, hence the word next level classic.
Well, it's funny that you said you wanted to get on a flight.
I did. It was, and that was kind of the first flight that I had one other flight by myself, but I was like, yeah, I want somebody to play for my plane ticket. That was it.
Well,
on that map.
I had a chance to go to a couple of different places.
Yeah.
And it was an amazing thing to say, hey, you know what? I'd really like to go to this place, but I don't want to get on a plane.
Listen to you, but
I'm not lying.
No, I know you. Don't
I would have gone to.
I know.
I would have gone to a couple of places, but I didn't want to get on a plane. Didn't want to deal with that. But while we got a chance right here, we're going to recognize some of our, the sponsors for this next level freshman and sophomore classic. Awesome Alpharetta. They are a proud sponsor of the Next Level Classic. It's proudly brought to you by Awesome Alpharetta, where unforgettable experiences await, from incredible dining and shopping to outdoor adventures. Alpharetta has something for everybody. Plan your next getaway today at awesomealpharetta.com and discover what makes it truly awesome. Also got Stash Leap. Support our Vision Sports Education Foundation with Stash Leap, the revolutionary fundraising platform that turns your spare change into meaningful impact. Scan the QR code and join the movement today. Stash Leap, spare change spreads change. We also have Main Event, which is the ultimate in family fun. Enjoy bowling, laser tag, and over 100 arcade games, all under one roof. Visit mainevent.com to find a location near you. Main Event, where family fun begins. We'll pick up the rest of those in just a second. So Team Swag has first down and 10. They're in Team Drip territory, and there's an inside give. It's going to be about a yard gain for back up second down and 9. But so far, I would say that if you are watching this event today, you're getting to see some pretty good football, but the education that comes with it is just as equally and vitally important. As we were discussing, guys that were in the recruiting process 20, 25, 30 years ago can't even fathom what is going on at events like this next level
really
freshman and sophomore classic.
I mean, the level of what you have to do to get yourself recognized across the board, and I really feel like the next level classic really takes it to another level. And says, hey, we're going to put you up in a hotel. We'll get you food, get you everything that you need right now, all the way down to about, all the way. Yep.
Touchdown. That's number 21 right there. Levi Ramos from West Salem High School in Oregon.
Wow.
Nice throw and catch right there for the
really
touchdown.
Was. And that's chemistry across the board within 3 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an interesting thing to watch how it all unfolds. The pass was from Gary Chapman. And, I mean, if you look at this, Chapman to Ramos for the touchdown with 2:30 to go in the first quarter. And Team Swag takes an early 6-0 lead. I'll be interested to see, are they going to kick it or are they going for 2? Looks like we're going for 2 right here.
And that really comes with the concept of a lot of times special teams is not focused on give or take classics like this, where they're like, hey, especially a kicker.
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, but so if you're out there in this world and you're a kicker, come join us here on the Next Level Classic. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to.
And there it is.
At least they realize we ain't got a kicker.
Ball was carried in for the 2-point conversion by number 2, Javon Howard from Westwood High School in South Carolina. And it's 8-0.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for the kickoff across the board here. Once again, the first quarter, we've done our best. It's 8-0. We're not going to put up the scoreboard here. We really want to talk about our sponsors and about this overall experience. From a player perspective, here in the Next Level Classic, exposure, skill development through practices. They get an opportunity of having, realistically about, give or take 6 practices across the board. Getting ready for the kickoff here. Good kick across the board here. Gets it right around the 20, 30-yard line. Give an opportunity to look at what the events look like for the Next Level Classic, January through May, summer of 2025 and December 2025. Have an opportunity to look at what they have to offer. If you're interested, scan that barcode. Let's get things started here.
All right, defense, let's go to work, defense, let's go to work.
Bring Craig back into the play. Craig, you back with us?
Hey, we're here.
All right, buddy.
So Team Drip back on offense right here. And a little inside give. New quarterback in the game is Chance Apas from Kirkland Central High School in New Mexico. Now we have a stoppage of the clock. We have an injured player. And while we have time right here, we're going to finish these sponsor reads right here. Chili's. Craving bold flavors and great times, visit Chili's at North Point Mall in Alpharetta, Georgia. From sizzling fajitas to mouth-watering burgers, there's something for everyone. Stop by today and make every meal a celebration. Chili's, where it is always no place like else. Or like no place else. It's easy for me to say. All right, Publix.
Buddy, I could go all day on that one. I apologize on that part. That was wonderful. You said else.
Oh,
I'm
man.
like, is there deer out there? What's going on right now? It's okay, man. Keep going.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
You and me both.
All right, so Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. From fresh produce to delicious prepared meals, Publix has everything you need for your family. Visit your neighborhood Publix today and discover why it is your one-stop shop for quality and convenience. And the NCSA, the Next Level Classic, is proud to partner with the NCSA College Recruiting to provide athletes with the tools, education, and exposure they need to take their athletic journey to the next level. Together, TICTAL Exposure and the NCSA are transforming how athletes and their families approach the recruiting process. Through NCSA's innovative Coach Packet app, college coaches gain direct access to detailed athlete data, highlights, and evaluations from this event, helping athletes showcase their talents to programs nationwide. As the leader in college sports recruiting, NCSA provides athletes and their families with the resources and guidance needed to succeed on and off the field. However, we believe that NCSA is just one of many tools that can enhance a student-athlete's success. By combining these tools with TICTAL Exposure's holistic repair services, we are empowering athletes to improve in key areas such as academics, athletic performance, mental health, and overall marketability. The collaboration aligns perfectly with TICTAL's 2025 mission to not just develop athletes, but to prepare them for lifelong success. We thank NCSA for their partnership and commitment to helping our athletes achieve their dreams. So, you've gotten a chance to see what, the backing for this event. Hopefully, young man is okay. And you get a look at some of the highlights of what one of these college ID showcases and these mini camps are about. I mean, you get a look at all of this stuff, they're going to put your film out there so that you can be evaluated by college coaches, and that's about all you can ask for. Plus, you're going to get coached. I mean, if you look at this right now in this game, these guys are out here coaching like it is, the semifinals or the state finals in the state of Georgia. So 2nd down and 7 right here for Team Drip. There's an incomplete pass. At least I thought it was an incomplete pass. Somebody's yelling incomplete pass from the sideline, and I thought that's what I saw too. But we had a penalty on the play. Offsides on Team Swag. So it's going to move it up. It'll make it 2nd down and 2. Uh-oh, turn the wrong way. Just runs it up in there and gets the 1st down, though. Nice job right there by Chance Aspa. All right, from Kirkland Central High School, the quarterback right now for Team Drip. And Team Drip had a nice first drive. They just turned it over down at about the 20-yard line of Team Swag, and then Team Swag was able to take it 80 yards for the score. So 1st and 10, the ball is at the 37 right here. Inside give to Williams. Williams will take it up for a gain of about 4 right there. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6. By number 20, Harold Marshall III from Fort Hamilton High School in Tennessee. They're going to take the shot right here. That pass is broken up on the play by number 5. That's Darius Smith from Hunt High School in North Carolina. So we're getting a good, we're getting a good look at where all these players are from. I mean, there are people here from a lot of different places. And one of the things about these next level events is that they make sure they pull from a lot of different places, and they get a great amount of coverage on the country. And this event's got players from Canada and the United States, and it's really an all-encompassing event. It's not just from one state or one section of states. Very broad-based look at the program and how it functions. So it's going to be a short yardage play right here. Oh, they're going to punt it. So Team Swag gets to stop. Punt team will be on for Team Drip. And that will be the end of the first quarter here at Alpharetta High School with your score, Team Swag 8, Team Drip nothing. We will be, well, they'll let him punt it anyway. So we'll be back in just a second and take a look at some of our sponsors. Back here at Alpharetta High School for the second quarter of this next level freshman and sophomore classic. Had a change of quarterback for Team Swag. There's the inside give. Nice carry to start it off. New quarterback is Lance McAnally from Porter High School in Illinois. Nice gain on first down right there. Ball was carried by number 20, Brinson Bostic from Franklin Classical High School in Tennessee. There's the snap. Quarterback tries to keep it. He'll be tackled for a loss right there. Play made by number 23. So it'll bring up third down and medium right here. Take the shot to the sideline. Looks like we're going to get a pass interference call right there. Pass intended for number 4. That's Kobe Williams from Brookwood High School. So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball is at the 49 of Team Swag. McAnally will be the quarterback. Bostic was the running back right here. Inside give to Bostic. Nice run right there for about 8. Bring up 2nd down and 2. Right now, Team Swag doing a nice job just controlling the football. One thing I love about this is we get to hear everything from the bleachers. Everything. We got that crowd mic. Ball was carried again by number 20, Bostic. He lost his helmet, so he'll have to leave the field, but to get a first down. It's like number 2. Howard's in the game at running back. Ball is hit, and it's going to fall incomplete. McAnally was going again, going to try to get the ball to Williams again. Got hit as he threw. Ball flutters harmlessly incomplete to the turf at about the 37-yard line, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Right now, just looking at this, you got, there's not going to be someone taking all the reps or all the snaps today. You're going to get there's going to be a huge amount of playing time for everybody involved in this event. They're trying to put their, trying to get everybody to put their best film forward so that when they share it with these college coaches through the NCSA app, that, they get a chance to get on these radars early on. The ball is out, and it was a fumble, and that ball is recovered by number 91. So Team Swag turns it over to Team Drip. Team Drip will take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Number 3 comes in. That's Aaron Monard from Manchester High School in Ohio. He fumbles the snap. He will be met at the backfield. First hit right there by number 91. That's Jordan Thrasher from Fayette County High School in Georgia. Monard back in the gun. There's the give. Ball is carried by number 21. That's Jace Volk from Bearden High School in Tennessee. Tackle was made by number 31, Caleb Dunbar from Crystal City High School. And he was shot, he looked like he was shot out of a cannon. So 3rd down and 19 right here. Monaro is going to take it. He's going to throw the little slant route. It's going to be caught. Breaking away from a tackle, trying to slip by. That's number 1, Dylan Haney from Cherokee Bluff High School. And he'll be short of the 1st down. And it'll bring up 4th down and long and a punting situation right here for Team Drip. Nice job by Team Swag on the sudden change and playing great defense right there. So, I like this. Check this out, Bo. We got a punter with no snapper.
That's the best type of punter in the world right now.
Hey, and I know right now, number 9, Trayvon Williams, the running back, is going to come in here and try to snap this. That's not a bad snap. And, one of the things you got to understand is the more you can do, the better you are to a recruiter. That punt was caught by number 14, Brandon Hayes from Wakulla High School in Florida. So if I had to guess, I would think that, Mr. Hayes plays wide receiver. I'm pretty sure Mr. Hayes can run. All right. So we'll switch over. Team Swag will be back on offense right here. We're about halfway through the 2nd quarter. Right now, Team Swag up 8-0. We're, talking about this, next level classic. We've already had the junior classic. This is the freshman and sophomore classic. And you're looking at getting, somewhere between a number of 80 and 100, players film to, put on there for college coaches and give them an early, chance at the recruiting process, which is, as we talked about earlier, just something that we could never really fathom. I'm old enough to remember VHS tapes coming in from colleges all over the country, and you having to, put a VHS tape in one side, put another one in the other side, and then get it to where, you have to make all these copies and then send them out. Inside handoff right there to number 2, Javon Howard for Team Swag. He gets met in the hole right there. I couldn't see what number that was. It might have been Trayvon Williams that made the tackle. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 15 after the penalty before 1st down. Team Swag's got a new quarterback in. That's Jackson at Sapman. Going to roll to his left. Oh, he lefty. He's going to throw it incomplete. So at Savin, throws it incomplete, and it'll bring up third down in about 15. I love listening to it. Gotta have a stop. Gotta have a stop, D. This is great. So third down and 15 right here for Team Swag. Going to take it. Going to try to throw it there. Pass intended for number 4. That's Kobe Williams again. Goes through his hands. And it'll bring up fourth down in a punting situation with 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. So going back over some of the points we talked about, you know, what are the benefits for the student athlete that come to one of these next level classics? Well, number one, you get exposure. You get the chance to practice and perform in front of college coaches. You get a chance to learn how to speak to the media. You know, you get the ability to increase your personal visibility for colleges, right? You also get a chance, you know, for some skill development. You get, you know, the intense training that goes into that 3 days. You get the game day experience. You get film study, all right, and you get to learn strategies that will help enhance your performance as a player. When you get the real world prep, this whole event mimics what life is like as a college, in a college environment. And you know, when you look at this, from this, it teaches you discipline and responsibility. And there's a bad snap. Roland's going to be recovered down at about the 8-yard line, 9-yard line, and you know, one of the things we don't get to talk about a lot is the you know, the idea that, you know, because this is a, you know, a 3-day event, you got guys coming in here trying to learn a new system, a new, you know, sometimes in that way something that's completely foreign to them. I wonder how many of these centers have actually snapped a shotgun snap. As you can hear, everybody in the stands is really wanting it to be a safety. So second down and long, thrown out in a quick hit and flats. Turn up the sideline and get back out to about the 19-yard line. Pass thrown right there by Gunther. Complete for a nice gain. Seems like we have Team Swag player down on the sideline. So it'll be third down and long right here for Team Drip. Gunther in the gun. Take the snap. He's going to scramble out to his right. He's going to flip it in the middle of the field, and it's going to be caught. And it's still going to bring up fourth down and 9 because fourth down and 9, and the punting unit will come on. Because that was pretty impressive. The fact that they snapped the ball from the 38 and they lost 30 yards on first down. So, I mean, when it's first and 40 or second and 40, I don't know much to call on that.
It's called the quarterback sneak, man.
Or quick kick.
Yeah. C.W. Campbell would say quick kick.
Yes, definitely.
That man gets in the second down. It's like, we're going to run the quick kick. Let's go.
Done that. This past year marked year 25. I've done it one time.
But you experienced it how many times as a player?
Oh, a bunch.
I know.
But like it was third down and 16, and one of my assistant coaches came up and said, "Hey man, you know we aren't making this." And I was like, looked at him and I started laughing. I was like, "Yeah, you're right." And he was like, "Just quick kick it."
No.
And I did. And no, it was the best part about it was.
Were you at?
I was at Community.
Okay.
It was the
All
2020 year that everything was kind of jacked up.
Yeah, yeah.
So we quick kicked, and the ball rolled dead inside the 1.
Okay,
And on the next play, we got a safety.
okay,
And we lost 20-2.
okay. But you got the safety, man.
Yeah, the next time we played that team that year, though, it was not 20-2. We tub-thumped them dudes 30-0. So, Team Swag back on offense. Going down the field. Wow. That was teammates trying to hook up right there. That was Chapman to Williams, both from Brookwood High School in Georgia. And let's just say this, Chapman launched that joker. That is an impressive throw right there. So to bring up 2nd down and 10 right now. And as you see, Coach, Bo, they've rotated so many players in right now. We've seen multiple running backs. Of course.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, especially for a classic like this, to give everybody an opportunity because you've been in practices constantly. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely so.
Turning the corner, trying to turn the corner. Nice defense over there. 92 right there. That's Tucker Morgan from Libby High School in Montana. Might be the first time we've called a Montana. I'm not sure. But I don't ever remember there being a Montana in one of these games. The ball was carried by number 20. That's Brinson Bostic. Bostic's had a nice first half here. This is when Chapman has been really good today on 3rd and long. In that 80-yard drive, he converted a couple of 3rd and longs for first down. He's going to run. He steps out of a tackle down the sideline. He's going to pick up the first down. Like there's a penalty marker down, and we have a player down. And while we have a second, we're going to go back through and hit our sponsors. Awesome Alpharetta, the Next Level Classic, is proudly brought to you by Awesome Alpharetta, where unforgettable experiences await. From incredible dining and shopping to outdoor adventures, Alpharetta has something for everyone. Plan your next getaway today at awesomealpharetta.com and discover what makes it truly awesome.
Sorry about that. Go
That's
ahead.
okay. I used to have ears.
Hey, you and me both.
Well, looks like they're going to bring this back. It was a holding call, I guess. So instead of it being a first down, it's going to be 3rd down now and 12. And we'll see if Mr. Chapman has some more magic up his sleeve.
I do like your last name.
That's crazy, man.
Buddy, like I said, you know, unless it's Mongo, I can't go with McMichael.
Yeah,
So,
I got you. I got you. All right, so 3rd down and 12 right here. Chapman drops, steps up in the pocket. He's going to take off and run. Nice tackle right there. Plays made by number 10. That's Elijah Ham from IMG. Love the fact they want to go for it. That's classic. We have reached the 2-minute timeout right here in the 2nd quarter of this Next Level Freshman and Sophomore Classic. And after the one drive by Team Swag and the early drive, by Team Drip, where it ended in a turnover, there hasn't been a whole lot, going on offense. It's been really, really good defense. And I mean really good defense. So here comes the punt. Looks like that's number 8. Yeah, it is number 8.
the look on my man's face when that was just said. I was
Yeah.
yeah.
Just shake your head and
Yeah,
keep
but
it moving.
It's Sunday. Christian, let's go. Let's go. I'll to it right now. Tempe up 13-7 over Carolina. So, hey, why not have everything else crossed? We'll have the scoreboard up here in the second half, but really first half I really want to talk about the game. Talk to me a little bit about, once again, the benefits of a student athlete joining this next level classic. Go ahead, Craig.
What else more could you want? They're walking you through the day-to-day activities of what it's like to be a collegiate athlete. And, we were both there.
We were. And it's intense. And I can't even imagine what it's like now, and we're talking 20-plus years for both of us.
Yes.
We've watched everything come across of saying, hey, why do I want to go play college football or college basketball or baseball, whatever ball you want to play, male or female? It's intense.
Here comes the reverse right here.
Oh, nice.
Ball was carried right there. That's number 1, correct?
It is.
That's Dylan Haney from Cherokee Bluff High School.
And look at me. I even put up the scoreboard when I said I was not going to put up the scoreboard. I'm going to put it up right now. Everybody's going to take a deep breath. Team Drip and Team Swag second quarter right now.
There it is.
Yeah. Awesome Alpharetta, major sponsor here for the Next Level Classic.
Yeah, and you got Awesome Alpharetta, you got Chili's. I mean, who wouldn't go
I'm
for
hungry.
I know you are. I'm going to stop. I
Man,
apologize.
I am starving.
I'm going to tell you what, have you ever been to a main event, though?
No. That you sound like our predecessor, AC.
Yeah.
When he wanted those nachos
Back
in the day. Yeah.
Empire.
Yeah. Empire. Yeah, but main event is like, it's a wonderful place to go, and they bring all the players and the families there. It's a great experience across the board to be able to do this. Tell me how, you're talking as a coach but also as a player here. Thank you, Alpharetta, for opening your doors, but most importantly here, you get the Next Level Classic between Drip and Swag. This is freshmen and sophomores.
Correct.
Both of them are going to be sophomores and juniors. That's what, and I know they say freshmen and sophomore, but the only thing I'm thinking is sophomores and juniors in this perspective. The knowledge that they can gain across this is amazing.
Ball's on the ground again, and still on the ground, and that will be Team Swag's ball right there.
Give it to Swag.
Yeah, Swag got it. It was one of the defensive linemen. I couldn't see who it was, but he looked big. I mean big.
Buddy,
almost like
you're 4'3". Come on, man.
Easy now.
Come on, buddy.
4'4". Give me the correct.
No. You're 4'3.5", man.
Okay, I can take that.
I handed you the ball for 4 years or 3 years of my life. So little does everybody know that the guy that's talking on the line and the producer here, I was his center, which we all
centers.
Yeah, we are, and he was my quarterback, number 9, and I hiked the ball to him for 3 years in my high school, and we've 20-plus years we still know each other and we still talk to each other.
I know, man, it's crazy.
I blame it on that you touched my butt for 3 years, but I appreciate you laughing. I'm gonna get in trouble for that, but it was a good pun.
Yeah.
It was. People like on the line like, I don't know if that's appropriate based on this day and time.
All right. So first down for Team Swag. McNally going to try to throw the stick route to number 11 right there.
About 90 seconds left to go in the first half. Hey, stay with us at halftime. We're going to do some interviews, give you some insight on what the Next Level Classic's about, and really give an opportunity for people to be able to see, hey, do I want my son or daughter to join this experience? and get this overall, bottom line education. So
That's the best part about
it.
this.
Really is.
It's not just a recruiting education; it's the medical education.
It really is.
Because when you let somebody go out of your house,
yep,
and you're putting your trust in somebody else, you got to understand exactly what they're going to see, and exactly what they're going through, and that way it gives you a little bit of a peace of mind.
It does. I definitely agree with you on that part.
That was correct. Whoever said that in the stands, if you don't see his numbers, do not make the block. That is absolutely correct. So you get a block in the back right there. It's declined. I think I'll take the third down and long right here.
I do like the Kelly green. They should do a 42 like they do where it's all retro.
I think what everybody's figuring out now is that all of these new uniforms that everybody has gotten and taken over and done all this stuff, except for maybe the Buccaneers, all the older uniforms were way better.
They were, and I don't mind the Buccaneers. I don't mind the orange circles. That everybody else might complain, but I mean, so
wow.
But I want nothing but red helmets. I do. Red jerseys, red helmets.
There you go.
I just, and I'm a Tech fan.
Pass intended right there for number 11, broken up by the quarterback, number 4, Chance Espa, and punting will occur again. So outside of one drive for Team Swag, it's been a defensive battle, which is kind of what you expect in these next level classics with only 3 days to prep.
The best is watching Coach Chapman respond to the parents and their response.
They're great, man.
And they are. They're on point. They are. They are.
I'm normally the one that is the target of these
I know, but for you not to be that on that part, you're like, man, let's go.
I'm going to listen to these things today, whether they're not aimed at me. All right, so Team Drip will take over at the 20 right here after that punt goes in the end zone. Number 3 will come in to play quarterback. That's Monard from Manchester High School in Ohio. And it's about 65 degrees today, so he's got to be thinking it's summer. Good snap right there. Monard's going to take it. He's going to hit, and it's intercepted. Now let's see if it's offsides. That pass was intercepted by number 97, but I don't have a 97. So we shall see what this call is. It looks like it's going to be on the defense. Nope, holding on the offense. That penalty will be declined, and Team Swag will get the interception, and they'll take over at about the 17-yard line right here before half. So it looks like Team Swag has gone back to Chapman at quarterback. They'll have Howard at the running back. Got Williams in the slot over there. Chapman will drop. Going to fire it down the middle of the field, and it's broken up nicely on the back end right there by number 13, Cooper Childers from Bloomington High School in Illinois. So to bring up second down and 10, ball's at the 17-yard line.
Let's go, all-line! Let's work, baby, let's work! Come on, defense, let's go! Let's go right here, Green, let's go!
Chapman in the gun. Howard to his right. Going to give the ball to Howard, breaking off on the left. Cuts it at the 15, down to the 14. There comes a flag in for holding. Yes. So you'll get the holding call right here, and it'll back it up. Bring up second down and about 20.
Number?
Got parents in the stands wanting to know what number kid held now. So second down and 20 after the holding call. Comes the give right here to Bostic. He's going to take it down to the 21. Nice run. And we're going to get a timeout. And while we get a timeout right here, we're going to look at the first quarter stats. All right. As you can see right there, Team Drip had 24 yards rushing in the first quarter, and then 47 pass yards for 71 total yards. The one turnover was big because it took away a scoring opportunity. Team Swag had 52 rush yards and 55 pass yards for 107 total yards. And they were able to put the ball in the end zone and get the 2-point conversion for an 8-0 lead. And that was 107 and 71. That's not bad for a quarter right there. All right, here are your states and provinces represented, as you can see up on the board, and we are, you're looking at a wide swath. You got a lot of the southeast and the, the west. Look at that. There's a lot of places that are really represented well. You got 2 Canadian provinces up there that are represented, but it's a wide-ranging area that they have. These players have come from. Right. Chapman takes the snap, fakes inside, drops. He's going to fire it. It's going to be caught. It's going to be down to about the 11-yard line, and he's going to bring up fourth down. And there will be another timeout as the clock is stopped right here.
Good work, all-line!
Ball will be at the 11. Now here's your 2025 event calendar right here. In January through May, you'll have the college ID showcases for, you got girls flag football, boys football. All of these locations will be announced shortly. In summer of 2025, you'll have the college camp tour. Locations will vary all over the country. In December of 2025, you'll have the Next Level Junior Classic. And you'll have the Next Level Freshman and Sophomore Classic right here in Alpharetta, Georgia. And if you would like to be a part of any of those events, just, get on that, card on the board right there, scan it, and then sign up. We'd love to have you. So ball right here at the 11. Chapman in the gun right here. He's going to take the drop. He's going to throw a little stick right inside. It's going to be caught. It'll be right at about the 4-yard line, 3-yard line. It'll be first down. Pass caught by Kobe Williams from Brookwood High School. Looks like we have another timeout. Right here you can see some clips from other events at the Next Level Classic. going back to our sponsors, Stashleet, support our Vision Sports Education Foundation with Stashleet, the revolutionary fundraising platform that turns your spare change into meaningful impact. Scan the QR code and join the movement today. Stashleet, spared change, spreads change. Main event, as we discussed earlier, is the ultimate in family fun. Enjoy bowling, laser tag, and over 100 arcade games all under one roof. Visit mainevent.com to find a location near you. Main Event, where family fun begins. Chili's. Hey, let's see if I can say it. Chili's, like no place else. There we go. Okay, now back to the game right here. Team Swag trying to score right here. And Team Drip is going to take a timeout. And while Team Drip takes a timeout, we're going to talk about Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. From fresh produce to delicious prepared meals, Publix has everything you need for your family. Visit your neighborhood Publix today and discover why it's your one-stop shop for quality and convenience. And the NCSA, the Next Level Classic, is proud to partner with the NCSA College Recruiting to provide athletes with the tools, education, and exposure they need to take their athletic journey to the next level. Together, TIGTAL Exposure and the NCSA are transforming how athletes and their families approach the recruiting process. Through NCSA's innovative Coach Packet app, college coaches gain direct access to detailed athlete data, highlights, and evaluations from this event, helping athletes showcase their talents to programs nationwide. Should be right back to action right here coming up. So Team Swag has the ball, first and goal at the 3 right here. There's the Chapman keeps it around the right side on a little zone read, and he walks it in from 3 yards. And that'll be a touchdown for Team Swag and a 14-0 lead with the 2-point conversion pending. And the ball was snapped, and it is going to be no good. So 14-0 right here. Team Swag on the top of Team Drip. It was late in the second quarter. And, I'm not going to pull the Adam Collins out right now and say that this game is over, because that definitely means we're going to overtime, because every time that happens we go to overtime. But, it'll be at halftime, you'll get a chance to see what Team Drip does when they come out in the second half. Since they get the ball to start at first. And, at halftime we'll have some videos and some testimonials of events that have taken place at this Next Level Freshman Classic. Next Level Freshman and Sophomore Classic. 23 seconds left to go before half. Here comes the kickoff. And it will be taken at the 25-yard line. So, first and 10 right here for Team Drip. 23 seconds left. Second quarter. Ball will be placed at the 25-yard line. There's your calendar of events again. Up there on the board, from the college IDs in January and May to the college campus tours in the summer of 25 till next December with the Next Level Junior and Freshman and Sophomore Classics. And there's a throw, and the ball is broken up on the sideline right there by number 5. That's Darius Smith making a nice play. Now it'll bring up second down and 10. Ball is at the 25. Stepping up. Gunther going to run it up to the 46-yard line. First down will stop the clock. Right now, Team Drip will take a timeout. There's 7.8 seconds left to go in the first half. And, you know, just going back to the NCSA right here, you know, NCSA is considered a leader in college sports recruiting. The NCSA provides athletes and their families with resources and guidance needed to succeed on and off the field. However, we believe that NCSA is just one of the many tools that can enhance a student-athlete's success. By combining these tools with TICTAL Exposure's holistic repair services, we are empowering student-athletes to improve in key areas such as academics, athletic performance, mental health, and overall marketability. The collaboration aligns perfectly with TICTAL's 2025 mission to not just develop athletes, but to prepare them for lifelong success. We thank NCSA for their partnership and commitment to helping athletes achieve their dreams. Take the shot down the left sideline, and it's going to be incomplete. That's Smith again sitting out there, just playing basically in that look, 3 deep over the top. He's the left fielder, and they threw it right to him, but he gets tackled out of bounds. We have a penalty marker on the play. So no penalty marker on the play, just an incomplete pass. So last play of the first half right here. Here comes the reverse and the reverse pass. And that pass is going to be caught down at the 20-yard line by number 10 right there for Team Drip. That's Elijah Ham on the completion. But that'll be the end of the first half with your score, Team Swag 14, Team Drip nothing. And we'll be back shortly with the second half. I'm Craig Chapman with Bo Michael from Alpharetta High School at this Next Level Freshman and Sophomore Classic. Be right back.
Experience here has been fantastic. Looking at football camps, I was always looking for a camp, that was similar to kind of what I grew up with, where you had opportunity to stay in dorms, have a roommate, and really build that relationship with your coaches through the camp experience and through a clinic. That doesn't really exist. It's really hard to find, and we found the Next Level Classic to be that, and it's about building a relationship with your individual coach. I have a chance to watch my son get coached one-on-one with a receiver coach multiple times per day. I watch him in a position group with 5 receivers and 1 coach. That doesn't happen. You can't find camps like that. We've been a part of camps where it's 1 in 100 kids. He's not going to get any drills or get any better through that. And so watching that regiment, watching the practice routine, as well as knowing that they're getting that coaching in the classroom, watching film, breaking it down, to me, that's where the most value was for me.
Yeah, it's been really good. It's been fun to see him out there and be able to do what he loves in such a one-on-one setting. Like he said, more individualized coaching to help improve the little skills. He's got the position, but it's just the little details now of the position that can be noticed in small groups like this. So it's been fantastic.
Yeah, and I would definitely recommend it out to people. It's been hard to find a camp like this. Like I said, we've gone to, big camps, smaller camps, 2-hour camps, 4-hour camps. It's not what you find here. And building a relationship that is, we know it starts here, but it doesn't end. They're building a relationship with these coaches that I know are going to be lasting. These coaches care about the kids. They give them direct, honest feedback, whether it's positive praise or correction, to make sure that they get better. And they're disciplined. They find that the areas that they need to improve, they don't let that stuff go. And to me, that's really important. That's what I'm paying for. I'm paying for our kid to have a good experience, get coached up, and sharpen his skill. And we found that here.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend it. Exactly what he said. I mean, we're hoping he's a sophomore, so we're hoping to come back next year as a junior. Now that we're getting in the beginning of really the process of recruiting, as we're, it's happening quick. It's going to be here fast. So it's just, and we're local. It's nice to have it local and be able to have the connections that we've built. So it's been great.
And it's a different world than the world that we grew up with. We're both athletes, former athletes, and it's not the same. And the whole recruiting process is much different. The college visit process is much different, and the clinics and camps are much different. So getting education, we're younger parents, and getting that education, and sometimes you feel like you're with it, but sometimes you're hurting your kid by thinking that you know it all, and you don't. And as a parent, first thing you can do is admit that, find help, and through Next Level, we found that, not only for a great clinic for our coaches, but also putting us to a clinic, getting us educated on the skill sets that we need as a parent. To farther.
I feel like it was very good. The coaches, they have a good difference between, joking around and having fun, and then, when it's time to get business, they're serious and they tell us what to do, where to go, just put us in the right place.
I actually thought it was great being here this weekend as a mother. I felt safe, secure, knowing that they had medical staff trained on site, that they had food, nutrition, all sorts of different things that were here, and it all came together with camaraderie and with other parents, and it was overall a great experience and a lot of good information that I would not have gotten in any other camp setting, and I have not gotten in all the years that he's played football here. So this was the best and most informational place that we've come to so far.
When you're at high school, you're just learning plays and techniques and all that stuff. When you're here, you're actually learning about stuff like recruiting and how to eat right and how to treat yourself, how to treat your body right, and how to fix your posture. And it's just all the advanced stuff that will help you in the long run that you learn here and you don't learn at high school.
It's hard for some of us that don't know a lot about the football world, the football programs and things like that, where to go for resources. You want your child to have the best. You want your kid to go to the best schools, have the best scholarships, the best everything. You want them on that big screen TV later in life. But you don't really know how to get there, how to protect your kid, how to get them to that place happy, healthy, mentally healthy, which is very important, emotionally healthy. All of those things are, Coach Wise teaches you how to look for those things, what to look for, how to protect your kid and protect yourself as the parent. And not only that, but get a good education out of it. So I think, yes, absolutely, this is what I recommend.
Coaches are going to be hard on you, but they're just trying to make you better. When Coach Wise, he gets on our case. This morning, we was late to breakfast. He made us run up and down the stairs about 8 times. But it's a learning experience because it teaches you discipline. Whereas in high school, you mess up and they go, oh, it's all right, you'll get on the next play, and you don't really learn from your mistakes. You don't get corrected. You're expected to correct yourself.
Know my people on the missions, other night around. Psych, got a mic up. We gon' do it solid. Never give a shit about what they call it. They don't want no problem, we the power. Where we coming, taking over, know it's ours. Ayy, we gon' do it solid. Never give a shit about what they call it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for the second half of good old-fashioned ball game here. Hey, when you get a chance, Craig, let's talk a little bit about the halftime stats. I know, once again, this is just a ball game that we want to look at across the board here. But talk to me a little bit about the stats overall-wise. 14-0 here with the score. Go ahead, buddy.
Well, you got, the 13 rush yards show just how dominant Team Swag's defense was in the second quarter, because they didn't really give up anything. They gave up some pass yards late in the second quarter, but they dominated, the line of scrimmage from that perspective. The 3 turnovers is a big deal for Team Drip right now, even though Team Swag did commit their first turnover in the second quarter. But the balance is there for Team Swag. 95 rush yards, 74 pass yards, 169 total yards, and a 14-0 lead. And a lot of that's been powered by their quarterback, number 7, Gary Chapman from Brookwood High School in Georgia. And now Team Drip will get the ball. They'll start it at their own 25 right here to start the second half, and see if they can kind of replicate that early drive that they had to start the game, where they moved the ball down the field and then fumbled at the 20 going in to score. See if Sammy Gunther comes back to start at quarterback for them in the second half. He had a pretty good first half. Their biggest issue seemed to be the center quarterback exchange. So it'll be Monard to start the second half. It'll be Aaron Monard from Manchester High School in Ohio. He'll be the second half starting quarterback. Behind him will be Harold Marshall III in the pistol right here. Monard's going to take it, fake it, and run it right up the middle. And he'll gain 2 or 3 yards, and he'll bring up second down and about 7. So second down and 7, get a wide double stack look for Team Drip. There's the give off this outside, trying to turn the corner. Nicely played right there by Team Swag. Trying to see who made that tackle, what number that is. That's number 5 for Team Swag. That's Darius Smith again. And as we discussed in the first half, when you're at this next level freshman sophomore classic here, you know, it's just so much more than just a football game, all right? It is, you know, it could be considered the premier developmental football event for high school athletes, because you're getting everything that you could possibly want. You know, you're getting exposure. You know, you get your film put out there for college coaches to look at. You know, not only are you getting that exposure, you're getting the skill development in the practices. As Monard takes the ball up here and runs, gets it out to about 2 yards shy of a first down, but I'm pretty sure it's offsides on Team Swag. You get the real world prep right here. Everything that they're doing right now mimics the environment of a college program. All right. You know, it teaches the athletes discipline and responsibility, and what to respect, or what to expect and how to respond at the next level. You know, and we discussed it a little bit earlier today. You know, we were not, you know, nothing about our high school experience other than the coaching really prepared us for what we were getting into as far as a study plan or time management, things of that nature going into college. And that's what this next level, you know, classic is doing. It's teaching these guys from an early age, you know, what to expect and how to handle that. You know, when you get to college, you have a new sense of freedom. That pass falls incomplete right there. Not only are there benefits for the players, there are benefits for the parents in this entire thing. Yeah, you got, you know, the parents are getting a recruiting education. Plus, they're learning everything that they can about community engagement. You get a transparency that, you know, it basically tells you, you know, what to expect from the upper levels of development. As I'm getting attacked right here by a little puppy, I'm getting to, it tells you, you know, the demands of what a college athletic program is. It shows you, you know, what to expect from a college athletic department. It shows you what to expect from a college environment. And all of these things are great things to know before you get into that environment. Because like I said, as an 18-year-old, when I stepped foot on the campus of LaGrange College, and, you know, I had been a part of, you know, baseball, football, basketball, team sports my whole life, gone to camps and all kind of stuff, but nothing prepared me for what life was going to be like when it was just me managing my own time, you know, having to make those type of decisions. And this is a great way. This whole, you know, next level classic is a great way for each one of these individuals to learn a little bit of something that takes them into that process. Team Swag with the ball now. That's Bostic with the carry. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage by number 8 right there. Looks like Colin Baker from Buford High School in Georgia. Also right now, you've got Gary Chapman in at quarterback. He has had a really nice day. They're moving people in and out right here. Chapman in the gun. He takes the snap, hands to Bostic. Bostic takes it up the middle. Going to gain about 2. It'll bring up 3rd down and 8 right here. I guess if you're looking at this thing from the perspective of, why would I want to put my child through this, especially during this time frame where it is it's right here at the holidays, either before the holidays for the Next Level Junior Classic or after the holidays for the Next Level Freshman and Sophomore Classic. But, you understand that it's developing a well-rounded individual. That's the whole purpose of this thing. Is it centered around football? Yes, but it's also centered around developing, what they call the total athlete aspect of this. And there is invaluable information that can be gained throughout this entire Next Level Classic experience. So Chapman carries right there for 3 yards, and they're going to go for it on 4th down and 3 right here. Ball is at the Team Swag's 38-yard line. They line up in a power set. There's the snap. Chapman's going to drop. He's going to fire it. It's going to be tipped and caught for a 1st down. Pass complete to number 10. That's Cade Zeman from Northview High School in Georgia. And it'll bring a 1st down. Ball is at the 43-yard line. And interesting right here, Swag's got the ball, and they've already gotten the 14-0 lead. And we've talked about it. This is a whole lot more than just score. And when you get to these, you getting a chance to put this on film. There goes Chapman on the little power read, and he's going to cut it outside the 50, dances down to the 43 of Team Drip, loses his shoe in the process. But right now, looking at this, you got to say that there are a lot of guys out here. And I'm looking at this right now on my list, and I'm saying there's got to be close to 50 guys that are getting film out here and getting it advanced to college coaches with 2 or 3 years left to go in their high school experience. And that right there is just a huge boost for their recruitment. And I don't think you can understand what that is going to be like for them, coming up. Chapman keeps it. He steps inside. He will be tackled at the line of scrimmage for no gain. They may give him 1 to bring up 2nd down and 9. So 2nd down and 9. We're halfway through this 3rd quarter right here. As you can see, the wind in the background picking up. And it is this is a great event. It's put on with the idea of making sure they keep the student athlete first, and they do it with the idea of involving the families and making sure that everybody gets the total experience. So which is why the Next Level Freshman and Sophomore Classic and the Next Level Junior Classic and all of those things are just big time events, and they do it in a way that involves people from all walks of life, from all parts of the country, and it's done in such a way where everybody gets something out of it, and that's why it's important to look at it as more than just a football game. It is an event. It is an event, and it's called Next Level for a reason, because it takes you to that next level of your development as a football player. So 3rd down and long right here for Team Swag. Chapman takes it. He's going to hand it off inside, and they're going to take it and get it up. And it's going to be about 4th down and 3 right here, 4th and 3.5. Okay, it's closer to 4th and 4. So 4th and 4 for Team Swag, as they have held on to the football here for a good 4.5 minutes in this 3rd quarter, up 14-0. They break the huddle. Chapman in the gun. Bostic flanks him to the right. Give it to Bostic. He falls down, and that will be a turnover on down. If he doesn't fall right there, he's got a great chance to cut that thing back and not only get the 1st down, but get some big yardage. But Team Drip holds. And now as we switch it over, once again, I'll take a chance to talk about our sponsors. You got Awesome Alpharetta. The Next Level Classic is proudly brought to you by Awesome Alpharetta, where unforgettable experiences await, from incredible dining and shopping to outdoor adventures. Alpharetta has something for everyone. Plan your next getaway today at awesomealpharetta.com and discover what makes it truly awesome. You have Stash Leap, which is a revolutionary fundraising platform that turns your spare change into a meaningful impact. Scan the QR code and join the movement today. Stash Leap, where spare change spreads change. Main Event, the ultimate in family fun. Enjoy bowling, laser tag, and over 100 arcade games, all under one roof. Visit mainevent.com to find a location near you. Main Event, where family fun begins. Now, Team Drip takes over. They bump it to empty. They're going to flip it out in the flats, and it's caught by Williams up to the 50. He's going to be run out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Okay. They're going to mark him at the 47-yard line, but nice job right there by Chance Espas, getting the ball out of his hands to Trayvon Williams, who does a nice job of turning it up the sideline. So Espas in the gun. Williams behind him. There's the give to Williams. He breaks it off to the left-hand side, cuts it back inside, spins around. Going to run through a tackle all the way down to the 39-yard line, and we get a penalty flag coming in late. And I wonder if that's going to be a face mask. I tell you, I've been impressed watching number 9, Trayvon Williams, run the football. He has done an outstanding job, not only running it, and it is a face mask. And that will move the ball forward, and it'll be a 1st down. And ball will be at the 24-yard line right here for Team Drip. So they move it inside the 25. Espas fakes inside, and he is going to be met in the backfield, and he will be dropped for a loss right there. I know Bo didn't just see what I just saw, because Buddy got the sack and then broke off the Billy White Shoes touchdown dance after he got the sack. Classic. So 2nd down and 11 now for Team Drip, trying to cut into this 14-0 Team Swag lead. There's the give off the left side. Going to be a nice 3-yard run. Ball was carried by number 20, Harold Marshall III from Fort Hamilton High School in Tennessee. That'll bring up 3rd down and 8. Looks like we got some confusion. They got it all ironed out right now. Espas in the gun. Marshall the third next to him. He's going to throw the slant, and it's going to be dropped. Pass intended for number 15, Demetrius Posey. Went right through Posey's hands on that third down. Posey from Venice High School in California. Here we go, Bo. We've gotten a California now. We've had a Montana. We've gotten a Nevada. A New York. We've had just about everything you can have right here as you see the states and provinces represented in today's game. It's going to bring up 4th down and 9 right here. Here it is. I hadn't heard it all day. Someone finally called out the wheel. He's going to flip it out in the flat. Chance to get the first down. Gets the first down. Spins around. Going to be run out of bounds at about the 11. Pass complete to Harold Marshall III. Does a nice job of getting it down to the 11. And Team Drip picks up the 4th down conversion. And they'll have it 1st and 10. Ball's at the 11-yard line of Team Swag. Nice job right there by Chance Espa. All right, Kirkland Central High School in New Mexico doing a good job of navigating the pocket and getting the football out. There's the handoff. That's Williams up the middle. He spins to the 6, gain of 5. Great block right there by number 52, Shane Johnson from Taylorsville High School in Utah. Williams goes out. Marshall comes back in. Marshall gets the ball, cuts it back. 5. Touchdown. Nice cut right there by Marshall to get it into the end zone. Marshall puts Team Drip on the board. It is now 14-6. That was a really nice drive. And they're going to kick the extra point right here. And then somebody's going to have to hold. We have a snapper. There we go. So are you telling me that Williams snaps on the punt and he's going to hold on the extra point? This is great. This is great. So it's 14-6 right here. There's a minute 54 to go. Williams gets the ball down. The kick is up, and it is good. And it is a 14-7 game now as we get to the end of the third quarter. Team Drip on the board. 6-yard run by Harold Marshall III from Fort Hamilton High School in Tennessee. And a really nice drive. You know, it was a nice pickup by Marshall on the 4th and 9. He gets a nice gain right there, gets the first down. They come back to Williams for 5 on first down and then go right back to Marshall for 6 on second down and the touchdown. And we're in a one-score game right now. So, you know, as we've discussed before, you know, we appreciate Alpharetta High School for opening its doors and inviting in the next level freshman and sophomore classic and also the next level junior classic. And we appreciate Awesome Alpharetta, Stashleet, Main Event, Chili's, Publix, and NCSA for their sponsorship of this great game. Your 2024 Next Level Classic between Team Drip and Team Swag. And that's easy for me to say because I just said tween. And there's the kick. It'll be fielded at about the 24-yard line. And Team Swag will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25. Minute 54 to go here in the third. And it looks like we're going to have ourselves a heck of an ending. What do you say, Bo?
I definitely agree with that across the board here. It's nice to see, you know, and it's always the first, second quarter getting your feet wet and figuring out what's going on. And you come into halftime and say, okay, we can do this, this, and this. when it comes to a classic like what we're seeing right now. But with freshman and sophomore, and they're intermixed right now, it's very interesting to see. Ooh, high snap.
That's been an issue of the day.
Yeah, I mean,
we normally talk about it.
we
Didn't.
We don't, because you don't want to bring out the keys of the game. We're going quarterback, center exchange, special teams, all those wonderful things. You know, everybody knows it's not necessarily a broken record, but it's one of those ones that you want to be aware of and in that situation. So, yeah, definitely agree with you across the board on that end.
Lane McConnelly in the game at quarterback. McConnelly in the gun right here. Looks like that's Bostic to his right. The snap was high again. Nice job right there getting down and getting about 5 yards. They're going to have to get that fixed. That snap's killing them right now.
It will. It'll change the whole concept of the game here with 1 minute left to go in the third quarter.
So 3rd down and 5 right here for Team Swag with the 7-point lead, needing to get something going here. But this has been a relatively clean played game, you know.
Not a lot of penalties thrown out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you've you know, I think we've only had one little dust up at the end, and that was just a guy finishing a block. But for the most part, pretty clean. Now going to take the shot. Tipped away right there. And that was that dude again. I mean, how many ways can Trayvon Williams impact the game? Well, the answer is a bunch.
Yeah, you've listed them.
Considering that he's running the football, making tackles, knocking down passes. So, yeah, he's having a heck of a game. Here we got the underhand snap, one-handed catch in the boot. And that ball is crushed all the way down to the 23-yard line. What a heck of a punt right there. And they're going to spot it at the 25. So Team Drip will come back out and take over at the 25. Looks like Gunther is going to be back in at quarterback right here. And it's been an interesting, you know, you got Gunther in at quarterback. You got Marshall in at running back. That last run for Marshall after the catch may have been his best run of the game. They're going to fake it to Marshall. Gunther's going to keep it. He's going to fire it out here. It's caught. Cut back at the 40. Going to run out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Pass complete to number 5. That's Nathan Ogronsky. Ogronsky with the strong hands right there and the ability after the catch to make somebody miss and get it up to the, well, they're going to mark him out at the 41 right here. Ogronsky in motion. There's the inside give. Man, looks like a different person after the catch right there. But that's Marshall again, just straight up the middle. And we go to the fourth quarter here at Alpharetta High School in beautiful Alpharetta, Georgia. And your score, Team Swag 14, Team Drip 7. Heading back to look at some of this, you know, if you're looking at a how do I get my athlete seen? You know, what's the best way to do it? Well, you know, you attend one of these next level classics. I mean, if you look at it, the Next Level Classic is a premier developmental football event designed to provide high school athletes with a platform to showcase their talents, grow their skills, and gain structure in gain exposure in a structured college-like environment. It's been split into the Junior Classic and the Sophomore Freshman Classic. The multi-day event combines competitive games, expert-led workshops, and developmental opportunities both on and off the field. There are benefits for both student athletes and for the parents. For the athletes, you get exposure. You get the skill development. You get some real-world prep. And you get a chance to go through the holistic approach that, you know, emphasizes mental health, nutritional guidance, and your overall well-being. Back to the game right here. There's an inside give run right there. And again, I mean, gain of 2 right there, but I think there's a flag on the play. It's like it may be offsides, and it is. But watching Marshall run the football now, he looks like a different human being. Just running through people at the line of scrimmage. They'll bring up. It'll be a. Well, they moved the chains right there, give them a first down. So, Gunther in at quarterback. There's the give. Spin right there. And a nice run again right here by Marshall. As the old cliche goes, he's getting stronger as the game gets older right here. So, 2nd down and 4 right here. And there's a fumble in the backfield. Williams didn't get his hands on the handoff. So that'll bring up 3rd down. So 3rd down and long right here for Team Drip. Doing a great job in this second half, controlling the game. Gunther trying to throw the ball out. He's going to keep the ball and run it. He's going to turn the corner. He's going to be really close too. He's going to be just shy of the first down. What a nice job. What a great job right there of giving them a chance. Oh, they're going to give him the first down. Yes. So Gunther does a great job of avoiding the pressure. He's going to end up getting the first down right here. Ball down to the 39-yard line. Ball is out. And Team Swag will recover it. Ball recovered by, looks like number 16 right there, Calix Doherty from Elizabethton High School in Tennessee. And though the ball will change over right here in the 4th quarter, Team Swag will take over. Team Swag runs Gary Chapman back out at quarterback. That's number 15 right there. Austin Floyd from Carroll County High School in Kentucky taking the field at wide receiver. Chapman takes the snap, makes the play fake, slides up in the pocket, slides away, going to flip it out. It's going to be incomplete. Intended for Kobe Williams. So 9:47 left to go here in the 4th quarter of this next level freshman and sophomore classic. And Team Swag with the football. 2nd down and 10 to go. Everybody moved except the center. So what to bring up? Now 2nd down and 15. And I think you can't overstate the aspect of the exposure part of this from these next level freshman and sophomore classic. You know, the fact that, you know, not only is it, you know, 3 days worth of events where, you know, you have these experts come in and speak to you on, you know, college recruiting, nutrition, mental health, you know, your physical health, things like that. Now you're in these real game scenarios, and you get to put this on film, how you respond to certain aspects right there. And that ball was carried by Javon Howard from Westwood High School in South Carolina. Tried to get to the edge and could not. So now it is going to be 3rd down and about 18 for Team Swag, as Team Drip's defense has risen to the occasion right here. Chapman in the gun. Howard to his right. He'll take the snap, drop. He's going to fire it out. It's caught. Caught by Williams. He'll take it down to the 32. 1st down. They've been trying to get the ball to Kobe Williams all game. Chapman fires a strike on the, you know, the comeback route. Kobe Williams makes the catch, spins it up the sideline, gets the 1st down. So 1st and 10 now. 32-yard line of Team Drip. Team Swag looking to put a little distance in between them and Team Drip. Chapman in the gun with Howard to his left. He's going to give it inside to Howard, and Howard is going to be stuffed. And it's number 9. It's Trayvon Williams again. I know Bo's going to ask me a question at the end of this game, so I'm just kind of keeping this all, you know, in my thought process. But I'm going to tell you right now that, you know, looking right here at this, there's a couple of guys on this field that have stood out to me today that them getting this early film, you know, right here is going to be a big deal for them later on. So 2nd down and 10. Chapman tries to keep it on the left side, and he is tackled, and that's number 4. That's Chance Espas on the tackle from Kirkland Central High School in New Mexico. And that is now a loss of 2 right there for Chapman, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 12. So about the same situation we were in just a couple of minutes ago. Nothing behind you chant has started in the crowd. Chapman takes the snap, makes the fake inside, steps up, going to scramble out to the right. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be broken up by number 2, Rico Newman from Buford High School in Georgia. Nice play right there. So it's going to bring up 3rd down right here, or 4th down now. 4th down and about 12 for Team Swag right here. Team Drip, get off the field right here. Give yourself a chance with about 6 minutes left to go in the game. So 4th down and 12 right here. And Chapman sitting in the gun. 2 to his left and 2 to his right. And they got a delay of game right here. Yeah, take the delay of game so that they can punt right here. And so Team Swag going to punt it back to Team Drip right here. 6:23 to go in the 4th, and that ball is punted. And it will be fielded at the 25-yard line. And right here, while we're doing that, we'll go right back to some of our sponsors. We still got Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. All right. It is your one-stop shop for quality and convenience. Visit your neighborhood Publix today. You got Chili's like no place else. From sizzling fajitas to mouth-watering burgers, there's something for everyone out of Chili's. Back to the game right here. There's the outside handoff, and they're giving it to Trayvon Williams. And he is going to be stopped for basically a gain of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9. For Team Drip, you got number 3, Aaron Monard in the game at quarterback. Monard takes the snap. He's going to throw the quick hitch. Pass intended for number 15, Demetrius Posey from Venice High School in California, and that pass is incomplete. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. So 3rd down and 9 right here. Monard in the gun. He's going to take the snap. He's going to step up. He's going to throw it down the field, and that pass is going to be intercepted. Intercepted by number 11, bringing it back up the middle of the field. 15. Going to be wrestled down at about the 12. Number 11, that's Charles Wapples from Freeport High School in Georgia. And he'll carry it down. And that'll bring up 1st down for Team Swag. Already up 14-7. Getting the interception right there. It'll be at the 12-yard line. So Team Swag will start in the red zone right here. Nice play right there by Wapples to make the interception. They're marking him down at the 17 or 18-yard line. So with 5:30 and counting right here. There's the snap. Quarterback keeps it right here. He's going to run it down to about the 13-yard line. That's number 9, Jackson at Sotvin. At Savin is his name. I'll get it right here in a second. Jackson at Savin. Looks like Team Swag is going to run some clock right here. And they're going to take the definition of running some clock right here. He keeps it again. Slides down to about the 9-yard line right there. They're going to mark him at the 10. So bring up 3rd down and 2. So as we get closer and closer to the end of our contest, we'd like to once again thank the sponsors, also Alpharetta, Stash Sleep, Main Event, Chili's, Publix, and NCSA for making this next level freshman and sophomore classic a success. Oh, nice job right there. He's going to be down at the 5-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down and goal. We have a player down on the field right here. And this is one of the things you don't really want to see in a game like this is someone down on the turf. As you can see right there, the Next Level Classic sponsors, Chili's, Publix, Main Event, ProMed, Stash Elite, and Awesome Alpharetta. And as we talked about earlier, you know, the NCSA and the, you know, TIG-TAL exposure, you know, coming together to, you know, transforming how athletes and their families approach the recruiting process. The NCSA's innovative Coach Packet app, college coaches gain direct access to detailed athlete data, highlights, and evaluations from this event, helping athletes showcase their talents to programs nationwide. As a leader in college sport recruiting, NCSA provides athletes and their families with the resources and guidance needed to succeed on and off the field. However, we believe the NCSA is just one of the many tools that can enhance a student-athlete's success. By combining these tools with the TIG-TAL Exposure's holistic repair services, we are empowering athletes to improve in key areas such as an academic, athletic performance, mental health, and overall marketability. Back to action right here. 1st and goal for Team Swag, up 14-7. Ball is out, and he will be tackled. And that's Aspas on the tackle. It'll be a timeout right here for Team Drip. And it'll be 2nd and goal now. Ball is back at the 12-yard line. So, you know, when you look at this, when we start thinking about, you know, back to through what we've talked about today, we've talked about the benefits for the student athletes of this Next Level Classic, and what those are is exposures. You know, the athletes get a chance to perform in front of coaches, scouts, media. You know, they get a chance to increase their visibility for their college recruitment. One of the things that most people don't understand is that being in front of the media, talking to the media, you know, that's something that's like a learned skill. So, you know, you can learn a whole lot on doing that, you know, in certain aspects of this. And it's, you know, really easy, you know, to get in there and listen and learn and, you know, understand how to communicate effectively in the media. So 2nd down and 12 from the goal, 2nd down and goal from the 12 right here for Team Swag. We're going to try to keep it, run around the outside. And again, down about the 8-yard line. Team Drip will take another timeout. So you got it 3rd down and goal at the 8. Team Drip has taken 2 of their 3 timeouts. So right now, if you're Team Swag, you might want to just run this ball, get it into the middle, and kick the field goal. So now, Otsavan in the gun. He's going to sprint to his right. He's going to be tackled at about the 8-yard line, no gain. And then he's going to get the 15-yard penalty right there. Definitely not what you want to see at this point in time in the game. Sounds of the game. So we got the dead ball penalty marked off. It looks like we're going to have a field goal attempt from right here. We're going to need a holder. So we're looking for a holder for the kick. So this will be a 40-yard field goal attempt right here for Team Swag. And that will be no good. As unfortunately for everybody, the kicker slipped and fell down. So now in a 14-7 game, Team Drip will take over. We got 2:50 to go in the game right here. Team Drip's offense comes back on the field to take over. As you can hear, man, this is a great environment. The fans are in this thing. They are all in my ear. This is awesome. There we got 12 people on the field for Team Drip. So that'll be an illegal substitution penalty. We're going to make it 1st and 15. So Gunther's in at quarterback for Team Drip. Williams flanks him to his right. Gunther fakes it to Williams. He's going to try to throw it back to Williams, and he wisely throws it away. So to bring up 2nd down and 15 right here. Gunther in the gun. Gunther going to throw it down the right sideline. That was well covered over there. If I had to guess, I'd say number 4, Kobe Williams, was on the coverage. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 15 right here. Ball is at the 18-yard line. Gunther's going to take the snap. He's going to try to get away, and he will be sacked right there by number 53, Greg James from Moorhaven High School in Florida. And that will bring up 4th down and 18. So we're 4th and 18. Looks like we're at the 2-minute timeout. So at the 2-minute timeout right here, once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors for today's game. Awesome Alpharetta, Stash Leap, Main Event, Chili's, Publix, NCSA, and ProMed. Thank you for making the 2024 Next Level Freshman and Sophomore Classic an outstanding event. Coming down here to the end of the game, and just take a look and talk about some of the players that have stood out for us in this event right here today. For Team Swag, you got Gary Chapman, Kobe Williams, Jackson Otsavan, Caleb Dunbar. Some of those names sound familiar. And then for Team Drip, you got Dylan Haney. You got Nathan Odglonsky. You got Sammy Gunther, Trayvon Williams. Also big number 52 in there, Shane Johnson from Taylorsville High School in Utah. So 4th down right here. Gunther with Williams flanked to his left. Williams flip sides. And there's the snap. Gunther's going to take it. Going to try to throw it. Throws it in between his receivers. that will be a turnover on downs right here. So Team Swag will take over with 1:38 to go in the game, and this should just be a situation of Team Swag coming in and putting a knee down and rolling on to it. So 1st and 10 for Team Swag. Ball's at the 12-yard line. Once again, we'd like to thank Alpharetta High School for opening their doors to the next level freshman and sophomore classic, and also the next level junior classic from last weekend. It's been a great event. It's given a lot of kids a chance to put film out, giving everybody a chance to get some, education on the recruiting process into college. Number 1 comes in, hands the ball off right there. Ball is handed off to Howard. He is tackled and he fumbles the football, and it's recovered by Lance McAnally. McAnally in at quarterback. It's like Bostic's come back in for Team Swag. Bostic's also had a really nice day today. So there's the give to Bostic. He tries to cut it back inside. Nice play right there made by number 90. That's Aiden Emerson from Corvallis High School in Montana. And Team Swag is going to take a timeout. So Team Swag will take a timeout right here with 35.4 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. All right, so we got 35.4 seconds left to go here. Team Swag has the ball, 3rd down. McAnally takes the snap, drops. He's going to fire it into the corner of the end zone, and it's going to be intercepted by number 13 for Team Drip, Cooper Childers from Bloomington High School in Illinois. So Childers gets the interception. Team Drip will have one more snap. Well, I say one more snap. They'll have about 30 seconds left to go. Right now in this game to try to see if they can get something down the field and tie this thing up. So this ought to be interesting.
Yeah, the sounds of the games have been wonderful.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah. There's some definitely elevated fans.
They've been great.
Yeah.
Just listening to, and it hadn't really been a whole lot of suggestions. It's been more yelling at their kids on what to do. It's been great.
Right.
Like I like listening to it when they're like, "Hey, he's running a bootleg at you." It's classic. So 1st and 10 right here for Team Drip. Spots in the game at quarterback. He'll take the snap. He's going to fire it down the seam. It's going to be incomplete. Pass intended right there for number 1, Dylan Haney. So 2nd down and 10, ball's at the 20. Osboss in the gun again. Fire it out in the flat. It's going to be incomplete. Pass intended for Elijah Ham. Ham's had a really nice day today. There are Next Level Classic sponsors. Once again, Chili's, Publix, Main Event, Pro Med, Stashley, and Awesome Alpharetta. He takes off on the scramble right here. He's going to get the first down. Ball is out. And it will be recovered. There are flags down on the field. And there was an offsides call against Team Swag.
One last opportunity to talk a little bit about the purpose of this Next Level Classic. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great event, all right? It gives you a chance as a player, you know, to get exposure to colleges, to learn some skill development that you may not get at your own school, to go against, you know, athletes that are like-minded with you. It gives you some real-world preparation where you get to go through what a daily, you know, college program would do for you. Teaches you discipline, responsibility, and what to expect at the next level. It also gives you access to medical panels, man. You get, they'll give you some mental health guidance, and resources, nutritional guidance. They'll talk to you about, cardiovascular health and things like that. And as a parent, you get a first-hand knowledge of recruiting education, which a lot of people don't get. It'll tell you about eligibility requirements. It'll tell you how to support your athlete. You get to learn about community engagement where, parents connect with other families and professionals, and it allows you to foster a network of support. And then you'll get that transparency involvement. It gives you a clear understanding of the demands and the benefits of a college athletic department. And it's just an outstanding event, and I can't see why you wouldn't want to be a part of it. So now 7 seconds left. Ball is fired out. It's caught and run out of bounds. That's Williams. Okay, so they gave Mr. Williams the first down right there. So this will be the last play. We get a timeout right here for Team Drip. You can still hear the wonderful sounds of the game. Oh man, they don't really agree with the placement of the football after the last. So it is a 1st and 10. First and 10 right here. Ball is at the 30-yard line or thereabouts. And this could be the last play of the game. Team Drip just took their last time out. Here come the laterals. Wow. He runs out of bounds. A little hook and lateral play right there. And that puts the clocks at 0. And Team Swag will win this 2024 Next Level Freshman and Sophomore Classic 14-7. What an outstanding game and an outstanding event. We're glad that you joined us today to take part in it. What you got to say about it, Bo?
Most importantly is the overall experience. Alpharetta to open up their doors is just amazing across the board. You know, we get to the end of the season, and everybody's trying to say, hey, this is what I got going on next year. I mean, it is all about what's next year. I mean, I'm a person that runs a company that the first thing I say, hey, we're as good as our last game.
Yeah.
I mean, we are. Just as much as you're coaching your last game, we are as good as that. And 14-7, freshmen and sophomores competing against each other at Alpharetta High School. Great job across the board. All the sponsors, everybody that really has kind of chipped in and said, hey, we want to be a part of this. That's great. I mean, just hands off to the whole Next Level Classic. We can list our sponsors. You've done a great job across that board, Craig, tonight or this afternoon to be able to do that. They're going to have a little conversation across the board, and we're going to try to stay quiet and see what we can get. Last time it was a little bit difficult, but we'll see what we can come up with on this point. Always make sure you look at our ticker because it gives you information to say, hey, where to look for and where to kind of click in and to be able to deal with that on that perspective. So I can see everybody getting things set up. We'll see if we're able to play that off here in a minute. Craig, overall, I mean, I got the stats here. That's we got a little bit of, overall wise, stat wise. I mean, and when it's a game like this, it's hard to say, hey, let's dig into the stats to be able to do that. Your thoughts? Ooh, they changed our volume, man.
They did.
They did, and they got us a ground camera. They did a little shimmy shake right now. So we'll see if Miss Maya.
Mic check one. Mic check one. Hey, everybody, all players quiet. We're gonna make this simple so we can get out of here. First of all, guys, I just got to say one thing first. All y'all need to give your parents a hand for bringing you here for you can be a part of this. Right. Second of all, I would like to say this. Guys, we took y'all through something for 3 days. And we took y'all through an intense situation for 3 days. And y'all thought we was crazy when I said one line. Pay attention to detail. Shut up. Stop talking. Stop being a GDI. And when we bring it out here on the field today, y'all know at first it was a lot of GDI stuff going on. And there was a lot of guys didn't pay attention when we were making mistakes. I had one guy, coach said, don't wear no sleeves. He wore a sleeve from the ball. Okay? That's the stuff that we've been trying to teach for 3 days. But I need to stop for a second, and I need something to happen right quick for me. Coach Vaughn, Coach Bates, will y'all shake hands with me? But can y'all shake hands? You know, I want to see y'all hug each other right quick. I know, but can y'all, can y'all at least hug each other for me? Come on, Bates. Bates, no, come on, Bates. Listen. Hey, listen. The reason why I asked you to shake hands because y'all that weren't with us last week, this really was a grudge match, and there was something personal on the coach's end that y'all didn't really know. Because last week, Drip beat a swag almost to death, 34-6. And at the end, for y'all parents that saw them try to go for a touchdown, Drip last week scored with probably about 20 seconds to go in the game on the bomb. Okay? So they were trying to pay each other back, okay? So that's an in-house deal, okay? That's in-house, so I gotta make sure my two babies on the big end. You see who the supposed to lose here? That's my bad child over here. But listen, let me say this. A couple things before we get to guys. I hope y'all and your parents learned a whole lot in 3 days. Because what I'm impressed about is this. Now, let me go back. Do we got some stuff and work we need to do as coaches and staff? Yes. Is everything out here perfect in my eyes? I'm going to tell y'all no. I hope y'all happy, but we got to fix that because we're still a growing organization. And as coaches, we get caught up in the moment just like everybody else. But this is what I want to share with y'all and parents. If anybody tell y'all that y'all kids, all the kids here, ain't college athletes, I want y'all to really just walk the other way. Because I just seen guys come out here, and y'all really ain't even had 4 practices. Y'all really had maybe 3 because it was cold, rainy, and then we had to take y'all inside. And y'all put on the show. Listen, I need a tip. I need a donation because I know my company that do the trainers, they going to say, no, you should have had 3 trainers out there because we were running the training to death. This guy hurt. Man, I was so scared one time. I was like, man, y'all should call the game. But listen, y'all went to work, guys. Y'all went to work. Now, I got a question because I know when y'all got here on Friday, a lot of y'all didn't know each other. Do you feel like you're in the brotherhood yet? Do y'all feel like y'all in our family now? Y'all feel what I'm saying? Y'all see how it come all together when you do the right thing? All right, and then parents, we had a lot of guys. We had 5 guys. First, we had 9 guys didn't show, okay? Then we had about 5 guys went home because they were catching the flu and this and that, okay? Then we had another 3 or 4 guys that couldn't dress because they had injuries. And then when the game went on, there was another group that went. But we still stood tall, and we still stood strong. And when we asked these guys to give us everything they had, they gave it to us. All the way to the end, to this last play that I thought was a touchdown until he stepped out of bounds. Okay? All right? So here's the thing, fellas. If I never see, I hope I see all y'all again, but if I never see y'all again, one thing that warms my heart, parents and guys, that you learn something. That you learn something that you can take back to your high school. That you learn something when somebody tell you that you're not a ball player and you just played with some of the best. My quarterbacks, I'm going to tell y'all something I saw. Some of y'all now understanding the game is faster than what some of y'all play in high school. Because sometimes the ball should have came out faster, but it was a pause, and that's when they wasn't open no more. That's learning experience. That's why we bring so many states together to show the different speed of the game, the different competition. It was a college coach out here on the sideline, and he bet me $100 that none of y'all was freshmen and sophomores. He said, man, them juniors and seniors. He said, I'm finna recruit every one of them. I said, coach, no. He said, I wanted to see birth certificate. I said, that don't work no more. The high school guy. So a lot of y'all must got put back. So that was very impressive to us, okay? That was very impressive to us. So this is the part, honest, that I hate to do, but I have to do it because these guys make me do it, okay? But team drip, let me say this. I appreciate y'all and y'all coaching staff, and I hope y'all appreciated those guys at the same time. I hope you appreciated those guys, but y'all did a hell of a job. Hey, we played a ball game out here today. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but it was a serious ball game. Matter of fact, I know they want to run it back with y'all. The coaches already told me, man, forget the juniors. We just want to deal with these guys for now, okay? And I thought the juniors were pretty good, okay? So don't hold y'all head down because the scoreboard, it's about the plays. Guess what? We got highlight film. We got more film. Y'all got film now all over the country. Now, let me say this for the end because they always go. Parents, when I do this last deal, it's going to go crazy around here. Y'all welcome to take pictures with any of us. She going to take team pictures. They're going to take team pictures. You can take your pictures or whatever you want to do. Guys, let's let that take about 10 minutes. Let's get redressed, get to the locker room, give me all my stuff back. Y'all take all y'all stuff. If not, as Coach D-Wise say, we're going to bill your credit card. I'm going to let you know if my stuff missing. Okay? But good job, great job, parents and guys. Parents, thank y'all for supporting and giving us the opportunity to meet these young men, because a lot of people thought Next Level Classic was just like everything else, but now you see what the hidden gem. So first, let me say this. Coach Bates, Would you like to have something to say? I know. I don't need no mic. Hey, you gotta have the mic because they got you live.
We live.
Yeah, we live. Go ahead. Go ahead, babe.
Hey, first thing, I like to tell the players, thank you for allowing us coaches come out here and coach them hard and give them some of the knowledge that we have for so many years of coaching. Thank the parents for investing in your son. It's a lot of things we could have been doing today, and I probably should have been doing it instead of coaching, but thank you for investing in your kids and bringing them here and allowing us to pour into them, and hopefully they learn something today that they can take with them that'll last them not only through next year, not only the year after that, but it'll last them through life. Coming to work, working hard, being on time, being where I'm supposed to be, when I'm supposed to be, and doing it how I'm supposed to be doing it, right? Congratulations to Team Swag. Everybody keep working, and we'll see you next year.
Thank God he ain't said nothing bad. Listen, but for this year, 2024, next level sophomore freshman classic champions, Team Swag and Coach Vaughn. Coach Vaughn, you got anything to say?
Hold that, man. Hold that, man.
Oh, man, I'm going to give him a Cheeto, bro. I got to give him a Cheeto.
Mic on. Oh, I need mic. First thing, thank everybody. First of all, the staff did an amazing job. I don't think you guys understand how much go into it with, I know this sounds crazy, but just waking the guys up in the morning. So the staff actually get up like 35, 45 minutes earlier than the guys to make sure they're up. So that's a big thing, okay? And trying to make sure everybody's in the right spot. So thank the staff first and foremost. Also thank Team Drip, the coaching staff from Drip had fun. Always make it chippy. I love it like that. They're competitors at the end of the day. I enjoyed that. Now understand, I know that we could have took a knee with 35.4 on the scoreboard and ran the clock out. The referees are gone. He asked me, he said, Coach, you want me to call the timeout at 7 seconds and you can just take a shot and win the game? I said, no, call it now. He said, you sure? I said, call the timeout. We called it at 30 seconds. We threw an interception. But what happened was it allowed me as a coach and the guys, okay, to get extra film, extra plays. That play at the end of the game was freaking exciting. Okay, I don't care about the wins and losses. That was exciting. Everything is live. We're all about ratings. So that was exciting, okay, to allow them to get 7 more plays and almost score. Now, if he would have scored, I probably felt like shit. But, I'm being real, but it was exciting. I would felt like shit, but it was exciting. So I enjoyed it, and thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right. So, Jennifer, what we got? You going to get the team pictures or how we got? So we're going to take team pictures real quick. She'll take y'all pictures, and then we're around. Parents, y'all can take pictures of what you want to do, and then we're going to send them to get dressed. Appreciate y'all, and thank y'all for making our event such a wonderful event to go. And now y'all official in our family. And I hope it ain't no more GDIs out here right now. Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so my experience here has been fantastic. Looking at football camps, I was always looking for a camp, that was similar to kind of what I grew up with, where you had opportunity to stay in dorms, have a roommate, and really build that relationship with coaches through the camp experience and through a clinic. That doesn't really exist. It's really hard to find, and we found the Next Level Classic to be that, and it's about building that relationship with your individual coach. I have a chance to watch my son get coached one-on-one with a receiver coach multiple times per day. I watch him in a position group with 5 receivers and 1 coach. That doesn't happen. You can't find camps like that. We've been a part of camps where it's 1 in 100 kids. He's not going to get any drills or get any better through that. And so watching that regiment, watching the practice routine, as well as knowing that they're getting that coaching in the classroom, watching film, breaking it down, to me, that's where the most value is for me.
Yeah, it's been really good. It's been fun to see him out there and be able to do what he loves in such a one-on-one setting. Like he said, more individualized coaching to help improve the little skills. He's got the position, but it's just the little details now of the position that can be noticed in small groups like this. So it's been fantastic.
Yeah, and I would definitely recommend it out to people. It's been hard to find a camp like this. Like I said, we've gone to, big camps, smaller camps, 2-hour camps, 4-hour camps. It's not what you find here. And building a relationship that is, we know it starts here, but it doesn't end. They're building a relationship with these coaches that I know are going to be lasting. These coaches care about the kids. They give them direct, honest feedback, whether it's positive praise or correction, to make sure that they get better. And they're disciplined. They find that the areas that they need to improve, they don't let that stuff go. And to me, that's really important. That's what I'm paying for. I'm paying for our kid to have a good experience, get coached up, and sharpen his skill. And we found that here.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend it. Exactly what he said. I mean, we're hoping he's a sophomore, so we're hoping to come back next year as a junior. Before now that we're getting in the beginning of really the process of recruiting, as we're it's happening quick. It's going to be here fast. So it's just and we're local. It's nice to have it local and be able to have the connections that we've built. So it's been great.
And it's a different world than the world that we grew up with. We're both athletes, former athletes, and it's not the same. And the whole recruiting process is much different. The college visit process is much different, and the clinics and camps are much different. So getting education, we're younger parents, and getting that education, and sometimes you feel like you're with it, but sometimes you hurt your kid by thinking that you know it all, and you don't. And as a parent, first thing you can do is admit that, find help, and through Next Level, we found that, not only for a great clinic for our coaches, but also putting us to a clinic, getting us educated on the skill sets that we need as a parent to farther support our kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, we gon' blow this shit straight with a vengeance. Ain't no hesitation, you can be my witness. Round up and hustle beginning. Might be on the paper, gotta get it, know we fired up. From my people, we get lethal. Run that, she go, you know we going down. In that, we blow. Run that, sequel, Fino, Evo, can put the fire out. From my people, we gon' hustle, run a mile up. Elevation on the middle, got me rising up. With the crew, you know we coolin' where we riding up. Got 'em silent, way my wrist be dripping, got 'em freezing, got me blinding. Yeah, yeah, now we wildin'. Grinding for the family, put the pressure in the pride in. Pride in. Go gorilla, know we violent. From my people, we get lethal. Run that, she go, you know we going down. In that, we blow. Run that, sequel, Fino, Evo, can fire out, fire out. Pressure, give it all them out. Say it loud, man, they know we coming loud. Know my people on the missions, other night around. Psych, got 'em hype up. We gon' do it solid. Never give a shit about what they call it. They don't want no problem, we the power. Where we coming, taking over, know it's ours. Ayy, we gon' do it solid. Never give a shit about what they call it.
Experience, I feel like it was very good. The coaches, like, they have a good difference between, like, joking around and having fun, and then, when it's time to get business, they're serious and they tell us what to do, where to go, just put us in the right place.
I actually thought it was great being here this weekend as a mother. Like, I felt safe, secure, knowing that they had medical staff trained on site, that they had food, nutrition, all sorts of different things that were here, and it all came together with camaraderie and with other parents, and it was overall a great experience and a lot of good information that I would not have gotten in any other camp setting, and I have not gotten in all the years that he's played football here. So this was the best and most informational place that we've come to so far.
When you're at high school, you're just learning plays and techniques and all that stuff. Like, when you're here, you're actually learning about stuff like recruiting and like how to like eat right and how to treat yourself, how to treat your body right, and like like how to fix your posture, and it's just like all the advanced stuff that will help you in the long run that you learn here and you don't learn at high school.
It's hard for some of us that don't know a lot about the football world, the football programs, and things like that. Where to go for resources. Like, you want your child to have the best. You want your kid to go to the best schools, have the best scholarships, the best everything. You want them on that big screen TV later in life. But you don't really know how to get there, how to protect your kid, how to get them to that place happy, healthy, mentally healthy, which is very important, emotionally healthy. All of those things are, like Coach Wise teaches you how to look for those things, what to look for, how to protect your kid and protect yourself as the parent. And not only that, but get a good education out of it. So I think, yes, absolutely, this is what I recommend.
Coaches are going to be hard on you, but they're just trying to make you better. Like, when Coach Wise, he gets on our case. Like, this morning, we was late to breakfast. He made us run up and down the stairs about 8 times. But, it's a learning experience because it teaches you discipline. Whereas in high school, you mess up and they go, oh, it's all right, we'll get on the next play, and you don't really learn from your mistakes. Like, you don't get corrected. Like, you're expected to correct yourself.